Have you ever seen organizations where the operator kind of becomes the bottleneck for everything because they're taking on too much?
I've seen examples similar to that where I'll give one example that comes to mind. It actually came to mind often when I was looking at the questions that we were going to talk about on the episode. And it was an agency they had just merged with another agency. So two co-founders merged their two businesses together. It was kind of a shit show merging. Each company had like 15 or 20 people on their team. One company's team, the majority of them ended up leaving, a few of them stayed, and then they merged companies. So now it was two founders, two co-CEOs,
Hmm,
just because they didn't really know what
right.
what they were doing, honestly, or where they were both going, or where they both should have been in that position. And so it was the two of them. They had a team of 25, and then they had one person here who was kind of the intermediary between their inconsistent communication and decision making and then the rest of the team. And so it was like, we don't really know what we want, but you seem to understand us well enough to be able to communicate to the rest of the team what it is we're looking for. So we're just going to put you in this position between us and the team. So now there's one person kind of translating the the uncertainty and miscommunication from the people at the top. And what ended up happening was it worked so well that it kind of relieved the responsibility of the owners to lead the company in a certain direction. I noticed that right away, where it was like, okay, you have one person kind of like, it's like a funnel. Your information's going through this person and they're responsible for funneling it to everybody else. And that person ended up getting promoted to a president of the company, and it just like that continued because they didn't make the change. And so if that person leaves, right, and this is an issue for a lot of companies, is if they're gone, there's nobody here to fulfill it.